One of the arguments I hear from a lot of Christians is that, our world looks designed. We are designed to live the way we live. Our bodies are functional. The planet we live on, it had to be in the right conditions, in the right atmosphere. It has to have the right atmosphere. It had to be in a specific part of the universe for life to even form. With all that being said, isn't there a designer? And that's kind of known in some circles as the teleological argument. This idea that there had to be a designer because everything kind of looks designed. And there are so many rebuttals to this argument that it really makes no sense. But the simplest one is that, if you're claiming that everything is so complex that there had to be a designer, what about God? If you're saying God designed everything, then who designed God? And usually a lazy person will just say, oh, well, God has always existed, which is that's a lazy cop-out of a response. Because if you want to say God's eternal and God always existed, why can't we just say the same thing for the universe? It doesn't really answer the question of where it all came from or why it all started. But again, neither just saying God just was always there. So I don't really get that argument. Not to mention other things like, it looks designed. Our bodies look like they're designed, but there's a lot of problems with our human bodies. I mean, people break bones all the time. They have parts of their body that fail and don't function properly all the time. Our Earth has there are parts of our planet that are uninhabitable. There's so many problems with that too. So if you want to say, it's brilliantly designed, let's look at some of the flaws in all this design. It's also well designed compared to other things that may not be well designed. I mean, let's take this all into context. I've heard the argument being made that if you were in a desert and you came across a watch, you would know that had to be designed because nature could not have possibly created a watch in the middle of nowhere. Well, yeah, probably not. That watch was probably designed by somebody. But you might see a sand dune, and to you that doesn't seem like a big deal, but nature found a way to design that, and nature found a way to design trees. And again, we're trying to anthropomorphize nature and to say that if it looks designed, then a person or a being had to create it. No, it's possible it was just kind of shaped that way through evolution or through nature, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. So this idea that there had to be a designer because things just look beautiful, that's really a lazy person's argument. Someone hasn't done their research. My name is Hemant Mehta. I write at friendlyatheist.com. Please leave your messages and questions below in the comments.